Hey guys, it's Julian from BD Cosmos. I'm gonna try something new. I've been thinking about doing this, so we'll give it a whirl. Uh, let's look together a monthly connect. Want to do Marvel previews, additionally not up yet. So, hey, why not? Let's do a DC Connect. Should be faster. So I'll just go through the pages and do my thought process of how I view the different books and maybe something you guys feel it's interesting. So let's DC Connect for 17. This is for books coming out December 2021. And so you've got the main cover here, first page. Obviously, this is from DC's website. It went live Friday the 18th, I think, 17th, something like that. What are we, the 21st? So the 17th. All right. So first page, what's inside, blah, blah, blah. I don't really care. All right, first book. Batman 118. So the new writer is Joshua Williamson. Batman after Fear State. Two things are kind of important. So he's no longer in Gotham, and then they're changing the Batman logo. So this is the classic black on yellow logo that they haven't used in like something in like 20 years. The 1 in 25 cover that you see here, that is a homage to the McFarlane Spider-Man 1 book. So this is going to be hot. And then the 50s. Whatever. Now, the B cover, it's a Matina. So Matina is probably fine. But the A cover is what people are going to care about long term. If I remember, Batman 86. That was when Tinian took over from King. And Batman 86, I think, didn't go nowhere. But Batman 89, that's where the money was. 87's okay. But 89 is where's the money with the cameo for Punchline. So we can see already in the next page here, Batman 119. Williamson's introducing a new character, Abyss. Abyss is not on any of the incentive covers, so just the main cover. So Abyss is the antagonist, probably for this story arc. Who knows if we go long term. Since it's like just like a villain, it could be just like for a couple of issues and it will go nowhere, but people won't take a chance. He'll probably cameo actually in 118, and then he'll be like full first appearance in 119. I don't actually know which one stores will order the most. Probably order more of both, specifically for the 125 here. Like my feeling is most stores will order. Well, if we take our example, we have like about 25 pulls for BD Cosmos or Batman. So, I mean, I'm ordering 25 no matter what, and I'm probably ordering 50 of this one. My feeling is that it'll sell relatively well over time. Like back issues of Batman is never wrong. There's like just this cover here, art in progress. I wish this was a cover actually. Detective 1046, Mariko. I mean, Detective just sells. It sells less than Batman, but I actually think that Mariko is a more consistent writer. I don't know. We'll see. This is interesting. This I'm kind of excited for. Batgirls or Becky Cloonan, who's the writer on Wonder Woman right now. So it's like all the Batgirls. It's Stephanie and it's spoiler, Cassandra Cain and Stephanie Brown, and they're being led by Oracle, who is Barbara Gordon. And so I think that's pretty cool. This is not a mini series; this is an ongoing series, so that makes it even cooler. To me, this will go for at least 16 issues as a run. I don't see this getting canceled anytime soon. This is the money covers here. These two variant covers here. Hopefully these are not incentive covers. Variant covers by Nick Lee, Ryan Gonzalez. Mask cover art. Okay, so this is the 125. Bad Girl's Mask. So okay, these are Inyukli covers, and they're connecting. So I remember we're looking at Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy miniseries, the 6th issue. Those actually, all the connecting covers were worth big money, and we sold a lot of them. They're worth like number 6 is worth like connecting like $200. It's crazy. So I believe these two connecting covers. That's probably like we'll order some mains, but the real money, the long term hold is having these two covers. And honestly, Becky Cloonan has been doing a really good job on Wonder Woman. I wish more people were reading that series. I'm not reading it, but I'm hearing fantastic things from Becky Cloonan on it. So why not? Yeah, Batgirl seems a good extension, is a good replacement from the old Batgirl series that ended at 49 or 50, something like that. So yeah, seems pretty good. Oh, you even have number 2 in the same month, probably because it comes out first week of January. I know they had to combine a bunch of books for this month because of how it overlaps with January. So Batgirls 2 and 125. I'm not a fan of DC doing 125s on number 2s. I'm okay with number 1s, and it's just like incentivize us to get these number 1s, but number 2s sort of weird. Shadow of the Bat is a Mariko Tameki story event. It's like 12 issues over 12 weeks. 12 weekly part detective events starts here. Backup House of Gotham. So Shadows of the Bat was an old comic book series, I believe, from the 80s and the 90s. So this is just like an event within Detective Comics. But it says 12 issues over 12 weeks. I wonder where it combines with. And they're doing incentives for these. They haven't done incentives for Detective in a while. New Shadow Back Weekly begins with Detective. Yeah, she's actually writing a lot of books. She's caught up. So because she's only doing one monthly book for Detective, probably has written a whole hell lot of books. Part 2, Detective 1048. Again with the incentives. I don't. So we have like a little over a dozen pulls for Detective, which is like half the amount for Batman. Just Batman sells traditionally more than Detective, and something I asked Jacques for in the past, and he doesn't really have an answer for me. Not sure why. I would think Detective was the main book, but clearly I'm mistaken. And I've spoken to other Batman fans, and they've told me that just prefer the writing on Batman, probably because they've always put an A writer on Batman and a B writer on Detective. But Mariko is not a B writer at all. She's been consistent. So yeah, Shadows of the Bat, 12 weeks. Justice League Annual 2020. So this one's funny. On sale, December 14th, so the 15th for us on Wednesday. There's like, yeah, just before the year ends, here's your annual. Like, why even bother? Annual Return of Wonder Woman. Wait, what's that? Also Return of OMAC. Oh, okay. Yeah, so OMAC is 70s character, if I'm not mistaken. I used to have 1 for 4. I sold number 1 for Jacques was like, but why? You know, you can't sell the rest of the runs. Like, well, I'll rebuy it. Legacy League. Just League vs. Legion of Superheroes. Oh, Bendis is writing. Well, makes sense. Yeah, I mean, people who read Justice League will read this. I don't think it's a huge seller. I actually wish I spoke about this last month. Catwoman Lonely City is just like old lady Selena, just like in her old age, and she's like hanging out. Cliff Chang's doing like everything. He's writing it and he's drawing it. Concept seems pretty cool to me. I actually ordered a bunch of number 1, and clearly this is a monthly series. Yeah, it's a 48 page 2 of 4, so it's a mini series. I don't know if I got 25 in the first one. I don't think I'm getting 25 in the second one. Well, it depends. At this time, no one is pulled, but it seems like a really cool concept, and maybe I'll talk about it in a future video. But yeah, Lonely City actually looks really cool. Oh, super hyped about this. So Dark Knights of Steel, I've talked about number 1, talked about number 2. Here's number 3. So it is 12 parts. The Batman setting in a fantasy age. For some reason, Wonder Woman's involved. It's probably just like... yes, here's Superman. So yeah, okay, it's the Batman mythos, and then they're taking the rest of the Justice League probably integrated into it. This seems really awesome. And there are a lot of people pulling on it, and honestly, I think it's a book that more people should read. I'm going to be keeping stock of every issue. I think this is going to be a great read. Swamp Thing, Green Hell. Black Label, Jeff Lemire. It's Swamp Thing. Nobody reads Swamp Thing. He's an interesting character. So, okay, it's a Swamp Thing horror book. I don't know. Jeff Lemire is very good, and I don't know. Like, the current Swamp Thing maxi series, the 8 issue, I think only Kevin's on it. Yeah. This is a pass. And then the art side is like, yeah, it's super horror, guys. I'm like, okay. Hey, World of Krypton. This is actually, for a Superman book, seems pretty cool. It's just like the olden days. If you watch Krypton, the CW show, probably in that vein. So, modern retelling of one of the story periods of comics. Krypton is a utopia mired across the universe for achievements in science and culture. Shining towers of regal people concealed, plaid rotting at its core. The catastrophic event befalls Krypton's natural world. It points toward a mass extinction in the making. Jor-El, head of Krypton's revered science council, embarks on a mission to save the world that may already have passed the point of no return. So yeah, it's definitely that CW show. It seems pretty cool. You'll notice that this does not have incentive covers. It doesn't even seem to have a team variant, team variants are like kind of like fake store exclusives. Instead of a store ordering like, I don't know, 5,000 copies of it, they're exclusive for their own store, or splitting with a store, or 3,000 copies, you can order 250 of them and then just sell those 250. But you get no discount, just like if you were selling a store exclusive. You just pay up front, but you also pay the artist and blah blah blah. So anyways, World of Krypton seems pretty good. I'm going to ask my Superman polls if they're interested in this. Who's writing? Robert Venditti. Doesn't ring a bell, but I don't really follow the DC writers. Oh, One Star Squadron. So, this is just like a bunch, literally B superheroes, and they're like in a group, and it's heroes for hire, but for DC, and I don't know, limited series. Mark Russell. Mark Russell's pretty good. Main cover, it's got Power Girl, just for that. I think we've got interior art. Yeah, you've got interior art, black and white art, just inked. This seems okay. I mean, this particular scene, just Power Girl's like, look at the chart, folks. It's probably an ad. It's probably pages of their own ad, so I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, heroes for you. One Star Squadron. Superman level service at bizarro prices. Well, is it bizarro priced? Hey, $3.99. That's okay. $3.99. I'll at least get an extra for this for the store. Static Season 1. This is the trade, I guess. Yeah, 30 USD. Season 1. It's got what? How many issues? 1 through 6. $30. For 30 issues? For 6 issues, it's got to be a hardcover. Yeah, hardcover. Well, for my hardcover fans, you know how these are. One and done for printings. Same one. Milestone Compendium. Unless this is the original Milestone, or is this the new Milestone? That's the original Milestone. Oh, it collects every... Oh, that's pretty cool. How much is this? 60 US. So that's, they'll probably charge 80 CAD or very close to it, maybe 84. it has every one of the Milestone series. So Blood Signature 1 through 12, Hardware 1 through 12, Icon 1 through 10, Static 1 through 8, Zombie was 0 through 11, Shadow Cabinet 0. So that's pretty cool. I don't know if I have the right readers for that because I have one person on Icon and no one else is taking, like, Hardware is not selling at all. To represent the DC things. These are I'm just as confused as these as the Marvel voices. I sometimes bring them in because like the covers are nice often, but yeah, celebrating powerful voices, and it's not untrue. It's like definitely got good writers writing on them. It's just because it's not part of the regular canon, just no one really overly cares. But often they sell well in the secondary market, which is a cover price. It's just maybe we don't have the clientele for it. Yeah. It has to do with social issues, obviously, every single time represent. So BLM and BLM. I mean, it's not bad. Okay, Absolute Doc Doomsday Clock. Absolutes are giant, huge box hardcover books. I bought for myself the I think it was Stormwatch Absolute Edition. I forget. So Doomsday Clock, I'll probably bring in one because these are really cool, but they're very expensive. 125 USD. That's they charge 150 or 160 CAD. These are huge. A Doomsday Clock was Jeff Johns took so long, but it ended so well. It ended so well. And the trade does really well, honestly. So I don't know. And the same thing, Absolute Dark Knight's Metal. So this is the original metal sign, not death metal, original metal. Also, Scout, Capullo, and Snyder. I mean, the few back issues that I have, there's just so much more value. Yeah, I don't know. These are so expensive, even for the store to hold on for so long. God. Detective Comics. Is this in... Oh, this is a hardcover form? There's the first volume for Mariko Tamaki. That's pretty cool. I'll have a few people on this. As just a hardcover collectible. Hopefully the softcover trade will sell more as a regular book for the store. But yeah. And they're also renumbering them because of, you know... It should be volume 17 of the Rebirth brand. Yeah. Batman Long Halloween, Catwoman 1 in Rome. This is what, just like a one-shot story? Collect 6-issue miniseries gallery. Gallery size books. Well, if someone was a really huge fan of Catwoman Run in Rome from the Long Halloween stories, let me know. I don't think I'm going to pull an extra one of these. Here we go. Joker War in softcover form. I need to bring in a bunch of these. This will be a perennial seller. Just like everything else. So the New 52 run, Rebirth run, and, well, I guess when they rebranded post-Rebirth, this is just before Infinite Destinies, Omniverse. So yeah, I need a lot of this for the store. I mean, I'll probably order like, I don't know, 6 or 8 copies, just so I don't have to restock so quickly. But yeah, people will come in for this. Then just same thing for Joker War Saga. So the hardcovers, I bought a lot of them. They just immediately disappeared. A lot of people just pulled this up because it was every tie-in integrated in one book. So you've got 95 through 100, Batgirl 47, Detective 1025, Red Hood 48, Nightwing 74, which is weird because there's a lot more Nightwing books. And then the Joker Warzone, which did really well for the store. Harley Quinn 75, which was meh. Catwoman 25 was meh. But the other books were kind of important. So this is like, people were like, why would I buy this when I can get this? Well, some people just don't care. as much, and it's a lot more expensive. So this will be 30 USD, so it's 40 CAD versus the 16.99. So yeah, you need a lot more of this than you need the saga itself. Like, the tie-in issues aren't so important, and it's a shame that they don't have all the Nightwing issues going from, I think it starts at 71 to 74, so that's a shame itself. And the Batgirl 47 is kind of important. I gotta agree with that. Batman White Knight presents Harley Quinn. The White Knight series, the trades do really well. The Harley Quinn went nowhere. We have a few readers. I don't think I'm gonna bring in a trade of this. I'll ask around. I'll ask at least one customer and want to know if he wants to have it. Then again, I don't know if he had the White Knight originals. Anyways, Harley Quinn. Amanda Connor Harley Quinn. So this was 3 issues, I think? Oh, 4 issues. Harley Quinn and Birds of Prey. 4 issues. It did okay. It ended their run. Like, it literally just, for whatever other people did, they didn't mess with. It just, like, here in between stories from where we left off of. And it's another series I wish did better. Probably bring in at least 1 copy, because it is still Amanda Connor and Jimmy Palmiotti, and they're fantastic. Green Arrow Stranded. What is this? After a plane crash, 13-year-old Harley Quinn. Okay, so it's the Arrow. It's a plane crash, though. Ollie has always hated hunting. This seems like an OGN. 99 USD. It seems like a children's, not, well, young adult visual novel, graphic novel. Not for us. Yeah, definitely not for us. Okay, small page. Action Comic 1038. Mongols Rule. What is this? World War Saga Part 3. Aquaman the Becoming. When it rains, it pours. Jackson hides in a creature. So Jackson, that's his name. Also, he's Young Force, Young Justice. He's probably Young Justice. I mentioned it in my video today that I did for the #1 that came out. A lot of people pulled this book. I'm really happy to hear that. I don't know if it's the same amount or more than original Aquaman, because it's Jackson Hyde versus Aquaman. Anyways. What is this? Aquaman, Green Arrow, all their own miniseries, Deep Target. I don't think anyone has pulled this. I could be wrong. Brandon Thomas. So he's writing both books. So while this guy's doing Aquaman, the original Aquaman's with Green Arrow. Sure. Arkham City. I'm kind of excited for this one. It's just like a villain's book. Like the underworlds of the villain's book. It has no description. Oh, here it is. Dr. Joy is not a face-to-face with the ghost of Amadeus Arkham. The ghost that she had assured all her patients did not exist. So yeah. Villains in Arkham. I ordered a few. I don't remember if anyone's pulled it. I think it'll sell well. But yeah, #4. So order #1 is already ordered. I believe it comes out early October. Batman 89, the book I missed out with completely. I wish I'd ordered more. Who knew? It seems all of the customers who asked for the book after it came out knew. I did not. Mostly because promoted it and went nowhere. I was wrong. Happens. Batman 89. So this one's because it comes out first week of January. Because of so they need to put it here so for solicitation reasons. Batman versus Big Mia Wolf in Gotham. Not a good book. No, I don't think anyone's pulled this. Urban Legends started very small. It's picked up a lot of steam. I love that this is where they're integrating a lot of the Wildstorm characters. It's just a very expensive book at 8 USD. I know it's 64 pages, but 64 pages for 8 USD is a lot of money. And they're like claiming because it's cardstock. Kind of BS DC. But it sells well. And every so often they're like, new story, like the Batman Beyond now. as an integration. Now they're reintegrating Zatanna here. Batman Zatanna Vitalia change Batman Star's relationship forever. You know what? I may get it extras because of the main cover with Zatanna here, and Zatanna always sells, which is weird because the ongoing series in New 52 did not sell, and now it's worth a lot of money. Black Manta, villain for Aquaman, 4 and 5. Blue and Gold, one pull on this book, one pull. Sad for Bruce DeGold and Blue Beetle. Catwoman 38. Look at the... Oh, wait. Variant cover. Jenny Frison cover. Jenny Frison cover. So the Catwoman run. Ram V. Fantastic writer. Sells on his own. Catwoman. I don't think we have very many pulls for Catwoman. But I order so many of the Jenny Frison covers every month. And I can reorder them. So it's really crazy. They just sell. Like at cover price, consistently. People just collect the Jenny Frison covers. Like, I have no idea if anyone's actually reading the books, but the Jenny Frison covers are fantastic. Crush and Lobo, a lot of pulls for that book. A lot of people are just like, I'm a mega fan of Crush, of Lobo. And, like, I want to read more about his writings. Like, cool. Mariko Tamaki again. DC Horror presents Soul Plumber. I think I ordered 0 of Soul Plumber. For DC Horror. Like, the first DC Horror made sense, well, other than the fact that they're using DC Horror instead of Black Label, Vertigo, the Black Label and Vertigo would make more sense than presenting new DC Horror. Anyways, I have no idea. The other one was The Conjuring. That made sense as a prequel to a movie. Soul Plumber, no idea. Didn't order, no one pulled it. DC vs. Vampires, seems cool. Number 3 here. Tinian's writing is one of his last projects. He's doing all 12 issues. This is going to take him forever to write. This seemed really cool. Ordered, I don't want to say a ton, but a few. I think it'll do well. Deathstroke Inc. I think a last second I increased this, Joshua Williamson, on this book. Just because, what's her name? Black Canary's in the book. And we haven't had a Deathstroke book in, like, oh man, when he died. I think the last run ended with number 50. I think this will do well. I don't think I'll have like a bazillion pulls. I think as an ongoing series, back issues of that will do well. For Canary and Deathstroke itself. Future State Gotham also been picking up steam because the art style is so different than anything else. Some of the variant covers have been super hot. Like, I don't know why Grifter's on this variant. I don't know. It's the only Future State book left. And then Punchlines on this one. I don't know if that's the variant. No, that's the variant. The people who've been reading it tell me it's very interesting. Yeah, so... Future State Gotham. Green Lantern, our perennial Green Lantern fans have been reading it. One have told me that they're not sure where this is going, if it's going to get rebranded a second time, or if they're going to have another Green Lantern series start afterwards. I don't know. Hardware Season 1 went nowhere. Harley Quinn 10. We're back to these fantastic covers. Stephanie Phillips, look at this. We've got these covers with Poison Ivy, and that just sells automatically. And a lot of people will be like, "Yeah, I'm down when Poison Ivy's here. I'm down." And a lot of people are very more interested once Poison Ivy's reintegrated. Same thing with the E-Bank Kill Tour. Super surprised. I ordered so many #1. I'm so happy. It keeps selling. Like I think we have like a dozen pulls for this series in particular, which is way more than the regular Harley Quinn series, just because the animated series is so popular. And I'm like, I double order that, and just on our eBay store, so it goes so well. So a lot of people are enjoying to read this ongoing, miniseries. So I'm really happy about that. So look at that. We've got issue 4, we've got issue 5, which is first week of January. Human Target is trash. It's Tom King. It's trash. Guy takes... people paid this guy to be they're a target in the sense like there's a hitman on you. I'll take your place, and then I'll defeat them. It's Tom King. It's trash. I'm Batman, John Ridley. I am Batman, John Ridley. It does pretty well. It's not Batman, but I'm surprised. It's doing better than Second Sons. A lot of people told me they didn't like Second Sons, but I am Batman 0, I am Batman 1. They've given it a shot to see where it goes, and it's doing well. Icon Rocket. Justice League 71. What do we have here from Bendis? Bendis and Ram V, because Ram V is writing the Justice League Dark Side story, which I'm told, well, I've read the first issue and it was the first side story issue, and it was very good. Royal Flush Gang hatched one of its most elaborate plans in history of the RC universe, and we know that it was all prelude to a crime of this and maybe event of the century. How does connect control of Black Adam? Well, I know the run has to do with Black Adam for what he wants to do. And all seems lost. Hope can be found. Wonder Woman is not but a Justice League Dark. Oh yeah, and then in Wonder Woman in Justice League Dark. That was a big deal, I'm told. So yeah, Justice League people. Nothing special for this book. Just Justice League pull. Justice League Incarnate. I'm kind of hyped for this book because Infinite Destinies did really well, and I think this series, again, Joshua Williamson will do very well as well. It's something that I have to ask anyone who reads Justice League now and was on Infinite Destinies. Do you want to continue their stories, Justice League Incarnate? I have to remind myself. Justice League Infinity is super disappointing. I thought there would be a lot more fans of the original Justice League Unlimited TV show. I think we have one pull. I'm kind of sad, and it didn't sell on eBay. Extra copies, so I didn't go full guy, just doing pulls for Justice League Infinity. That doesn't mean I'm against getting the trade. So number 7 here, that means the trade will, for the first 6 issues, will be coming out. Maybe it was solicited the previous month, I don't remember, but I will be doing trades for anyone who is interested. Legend of Dark Knight number 8, great miniseries. Oh, what do we have here? Che Grayson, Ghost in the Night, Rising Star, Ghost Dogs, a group of thieves playing Gotham City, and will have faced down their leader, the Glorious Ghosts. So I guess that's Ghost. And the healing writer comedian Yadoi Travis, fan favorite artist Nina, removed by Scarecrow. Scarecrow's here, so I guess Scarecrow's in part of the story. So Jay Grayson is probably his first book for the Legend of Dark Knight. Double feature. Nightwing 7, Tom Taylor, doing 125s. Why? Bruised and battered Dick Grayson, should specify. The special Nightwing is one kid. Oh, right. Okay. This one's important. This particular Nightwing, I'm sad that this doesn't have full page. So this one continuous image, the entire all 32 pages. So I understand what is 25. So this particular book, this is an artist's dream of doing just one continuous image, ever expanding upon itself for the entire book, and I believe it's horizontally. Yeah. I when I read that, I thought this is a fantastic idea. Now I get why there's a 125. People will be ordering this. I think, even though I've been promoting Nightwing a lot, I think the series has been very good, and people who have been reading the Tom Taylor run have been really enjoying it. I think this book in particular, as a collectible, is awesome, and I probably just like read it as just a one-of Nightwing book. Pennyworth. This is the continuation of the TV show. Pennyworth. Not many pulls on that. Robin 9. Super ultra hype on number 1. Everyone ordered it. But the back issues, constantly, people are ordering them. So I'm happy to continue supporting. And we have a lot more pulls on Robin. We have more pulls on Robin than we do on Detective. Because it's Damian Wayne. People are fans of Damian Wayne. So it's a great series. Refrigerator Full of Heads, which was a continuation of Basket Full of Heads from Rio Yours instead of I forget what he was called, what his name is. I don't know if anyone's pulling this right now. Robin and Batman, the Jeff Lemire series, book 3 or 3. Robin's 2, so miniseries, second book, which is all the Robins, one book. I think this is really cool as well. Tim Seeley, one of my favorite writers. This is great horror. Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Nobody takes this. Suicide Squad, King Shark. I don't think anyone takes this. I believe number 1's coming soon, and then we'll see if people would be interested. But yeah, actually, I think it came out. Yeah, and then we didn't even get it. No one's on King Shark. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, which is the continuation of the old Supergirl series. I think we have even less pulls of Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow than we had Supergirl. So yeah, 6 and 7, it just goes up to 8. Superman 78. There are a lot less fans of Superman 78 than Batman 89, which is actually surprising to me. I thought there'd be a lot more people interested in reading that original Christopher Reeves story-based story than Batman 89. And I had ordered in Consequence. I had reordered in Consequence, and they're not moving. So I'm kind of disappointed. Maybe my long-term they'll move. But yeah, they're Superman 78 in issue 5. I forget, is this a miniseries? No, it's 5 of 6. Superman vs. Lobo number 3. Tim Seeley. I'm trying to read number 1. I've had it for like a month now. I haven't finished it. It is difficult, which is sad to say, because we have a lot of people who's like, it's Crush, it's Lobo, and I believe the Lobo fans are like super on it, and then the Superman people are like, no. And I think I agree with the Superman people. I don't know. Maybe once I finish it, it's been, like I said, it's been difficult. So maybe I'm incorrect, but by the time I've actually finished, I'll be super hyped. But I subbed to this book because it's Tim Seeley. Superman Son of Kal-El. Also, that damn book, I had ordered very little because people were like, we're not subscribing to this, and then everyone subscribed to this. So, very frustrating series for us. It went to second print, right? And I think I've sold through most of my copies of the second print. Son of Kal-El, number 6. I don't know, and then his Future State book did nothing, so it was very frustrating. But long term, the only thing that's frustrating is because we're missing copies of the number 1s for people to fill their orders. That's the frustrating part. And number 2 as well, we have to run up to get them. So yeah, now by number 4 we caught up. Task Force Z, the Dead Suicide Squad, that's cool. Teen Titans Academy, perennial seller. But the Academy is still better than Teen Titans. Like, we had 0 polls for Teen Titans. 0 polls. And so the Academy, a lot of people, just because it's Red X, people are fans of Red X, and that's cool. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries, nobody cares. And if people care, let me know, but literally no one has asked me for this book. Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries again, The Flash 77. We have few Flash fans, and it's been dwindling. I think if Jeff Johns was back on doing like something as awesome as Flashpoint, like, people would flock by the Flash, but people have been cutting the Flash for like months now. I think I'm down to 4 people. Like, I order 1 main cover for Jacques. He's the only person who's on the main cover. Joker, my only regret of Joker is number 2, because we had ordered like 25 copies of number 1, and we had like 10 people take it. No one took extras. And then starting number 2, it exploded. So that was very frustrating for me, but you had to order 50 copies. Like, if I had ordered, if it was the special variant was a 125, I'd be happy. But yeah, the Joker 2 exploded. Sorry. So Joker 2 exploded. Then after Joker 3, I just ordered it. And been slowly increasing and keeping back issues for Joker. Again, it's Tinian. He's on this book for like till next year. I think it's till like issue number 16, I believe. And I also think that all the Punchline covers are really hot. They're really good looking covers. Joker 11. See, look at this cover. It's awesome cover. Joker presents a puzzle box. Concepts seem great. Nobody seemed to have pulled it. Swamp Thing, like I said, no one reads this. Teen Titans United. I think at least United were the concept. I think it's 4 of 7. United 4 and 5. This is a variant cover. Clearly, this is a variant cover. Yeah, the same story as Thought Either Made. Sorry, guys. So, 4 of 7. Teen Titans United. I don't really have anything to say about Teen Titans United. Clunan. So this cover, this is a Terry Dodson cover. Look at this, Rachel. You can immediately tell it's a Terry Dodson cover. I will order extras for this cover. But Becky Clunan. Yeah. She's been doing well. Wonder Woman Evolution. Stephanie Phillips. I don't even remember this. I probably skipped through it in last month's preview. Connect. So I'll have to check again. I don't know what Evolution's in. It's probably like a different... It's clearly a different series, but it's a mini-series, so 2 of 6. I have to ask all the Wonder Woman preview on this. I forgot to do this. Trades. Crime Syndicate, softcover, whatever. Legion of Superheroes, Before Darkness, Volume 2. This is Roy Thomas. I'm sure some people will ask for it. DC Poster Portfolio. I don't know. I don't know if people want this on sale in May next year. 42 pages of posters. I'll have to ask, but it's... I don't know. DC Pride. And that's it. Here are the release dates for the things. Here's Stargirl, CW. Batman Audio Adventures, that's going to HBO Max. It's a new podcast. So that's it. Batman 118. Come on. Batman 118. Batgirls, I'm hyped. Legend of the Bat. Anyway, Catwoman, Lonely City, Dark Knights of Steel. So the first page is like, and then all like the recurring stuff at the end. Like even DC, they're forcing us to. They're not, unlike the Marvel previews. Is like everyone at least have like a third of a page and put us some description. Now like no, we'll put 4 books. It used to be 6, guys. It used to be 6. That was atrocious. Or they just didn't put them at all, and then they started putting them. But yeah, 4 at least I can read these. But you know, it's going to, as this series continues, it becomes less and less important for them to promote. But like this Urban Legends there, this seems like something that is worth promoting. DC versus Vampires worth promoting. Deathstroke Inc. worth promoting. The Harley Quinn cover in particular, I think I get it because there's 2 in the same, like in Steam Connect that they want to put in this section, but this particular Harley Quinn, well, I understand it, put all the Harley Quinn together. Also, is this in alphabetical order? Huh, it's in alphabetical. I never paid attention. This is not... Guys, you got me. You got me. It's in alphabetical order. It's like, here's all the rest in alphabetical order. That's why Wonder Woman's at the bottom of him. I'm like, alright. Joker. Okay. So, there's no, like, Batgirls is the top new series that I would recommend people picking up. And then they're continuing other stories, other stuff. Alright, that was 40-odd minutes of me rambling about the DC Connect, people. Did you enjoy it? What do you think? Did you read along with me? Did you pause it as you were looking for the pages? Do you want me to do this again? I gave it a whirl. Well, I'll do the Marvel previews probably later this week. And I'll upload this one. So this one, Tuesday night, it's 9/21. I'll upload this and we'll send it to YouTube as something different. All right, folks, have yourself a wonderful evening, wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if you want to hear me rambling on a regular basis once a month about the Connect, the previews, and the Diamond previews. I plan on doing the Marvel previews. I may skim through quickly the Diamond previews, the major publishers, and the ones that we do well with, and on the B publishers, so like Aftershock and Bolt. We'll see. All right, thank you all. Have a great time.